Today, we will discuss the concept redemption of debentures. Redemption of debentures refers to repayment of the amount of debentures by the company. Suppose if the debentures are issued for a period of 5 years, then at the expiry of the life of debentures, company will repay the amount of debentures to the debenture holders and the debentures will be closed in the books of accounts of the company. This process is called redemption of debentures. At the time of redemption of debentures, companies has to take into consideration three important things. First is the time of redemption. That means at what time debentures will be redeemed. At the expiry of life of debentures or before the expiry of life of debentures. Second point is about the amount of redemption of debentures. Generally, companies redeem debentures at par or at premium. But in case if company is going to purchase the debentures from the open market, then it may happen that the companies buy the debentures at discount also. And the third and the most important point is about the arrangement of the amount of redemption. It is about finalizing which source would be used for the redemption of debentures. Like for example, fresh capital may be issued, accumulated profits may be used, surplus funds can be utilized, and assets can also be sold for the redemption of debentures. Let us have an overview of the different methods for redemption of debentures. First method is lump sum method. Second is by draw of lots, by conversion, by provision, and by purchase in the open market. In this video, we will focus on lump sum method. Before discussing the journal entries of lump sum method, let us first study the concept of debenture redemption reserve. Companies Share Capital and Debentures Rules 2014 made it mandatory for all companies to create debenture redemption reserve of at least 25% of outstanding value of debentures for the purpose of redemption of such debentures. The purpose of creating DRR was to set aside an amount of profits for the purpose of redeeming the debentures. In August 2019, Ministry of Corporate Affairs relaxed this DRR requirement and now all India financial institutions, all banking companies and all listed companies are exempted from the creation of DRR. In case of unlisted companies, the requirement of creating DRR was reduced from 25% to 10%. Let us now read this point, debenture redemption investment. Every company shall on or before 30th April each year invest a particular amount which shall not be less than 15% of the amount of debentures which are maturing for payment on 31st March of the next year. This investment is known as debenture redemption investments. Suppose if company is planning to redeem debentures on 31st March 2021, then it means that before April 30th, 2020, company has to make investment in specified securities which should not be less than 15% of the amount of debentures which company is going to redeem on 31st March 2021. Let us now study journal entries under lump sum method. The very first journal entry will be about the investment. Journal entry will be debenture redemption investment account debited to bank account. If company is planning to redeem debentures of rupees 10,000, then this journal entry will be passed with the amount of rupees 1500. Second journal entry will be about creating debenture redemption reserve. This reserve will be created from the surplus in statement of profit and loss. Third journal entry will be about realizing debenture redemption investment before redemption. Investments will be sold. Journal entry will be passed. Bank account debited to debenture redemption investment account. Fourth journal entry For debenture amount due, journal entry will be debentures account debited to debenture holders account. In this journal entry, debentures account will be closed in the books of accounts. When amount is paid to the debenture holders, then the journal entry is passed, debenture holders account debited to bank account. And in the last journal entry, DRR, debenture redemption reserve account will be closed by transferring the amount to general reserve account. Hope that all these journal entries and the lump sum method is clear to all of you.